Namaste, I am Manjula. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I will be making Cashew Burfi. Kaju Burfi is very delicious and very festive dessert. Kaju Burfi probably the most favorite Indian sweet. This can also be served as a cashew fudge. Very easy recipe to make. This recipe will make about 30 pieces. For this recipe we need 2 cups of cashews, 1½ cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of water and a pinch of saffron, and saffron is optional. First I will be grinding the cashews. I am using the dry grinder, or you can grind this using the coffee grinder also, and do grind in small batches. Okay, this looks ready. I have grind all the cashew nuts. As you see, this is not very powdery. It's a little bit coarse, and this gives a nice texture to the burfi. Okay, first I am going to start the syrup, and while syrup is getting ready, I will roast the cashew nut powder. So I'm going to put the sugar and water and boil it on medium high, and as it comes to boil we will reduce the heat to medium, and we are making the syrup on 1/3 consistency. Okay, as syrup is getting ready, I will roast the cashew nut powder on a very low heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. Cashew nut, this powder should just get warm. We are not going to cook it for very long, otherwise it's going to become oily and start changing the color. I just like to roast the cashew nut powder so it doesn't have the rawness, and like I said, do not roast for very long. It should be just lightly warm. Okay, it has been about 4 minutes on very low heat, and as you see it's just a little bit warm, so it's ready. And now we are going to add the syrup. Okay, syrup is boiling. After this came to boil, it has been about 5 minutes, and let's check it if it is ready. We need a 1/3 syrup, and it's not ready yet. As you see, there is no thread. It will take about 2 to 3 more minutes, but I will add the saffron right now and just stir it. Okay, this has been about 10 minutes and the syrup looks ready. Let's check it. As you see, this thread is coming. In this recipe you can never go wrong. If syrup gets a little too thick, you can add couple of spoons of water. I always keep the hot water with me. Or if it is when you mix it with the cashew powder and if it looks too watery, you can just open the heat and cook little bit more. If you are using the candy thermometer, it should be 225 degrees. Syrup is ready. It's 1/3 and it took me about 13 minutes. So I'm going to mix this with the cashew powder. Mix it well, and I have already greased the plate so I can pour this mixture over it. So looks like I couldn't wait long enough to make the 1/3. This looks like a little bit more liquidy. So I'm going to cook for a couple of minutes more. So texture is right. Okay, this is ready, and as the another way you can say this, that it has started leaving the sides of the pan. I have already greased the plate, so I'm going to pour over it. And just spread it evenly. We have to wait till this cools off before we cut them in slice. Burfi has cooled off, so I'm going to cut them today in the diamond shape. Okay, the saffron I added, it just gives a little added flavor to it, this burfi. Kaju Burfi looks great. This is a delicious treat for vegans. Kaju Burfi has a long shelf life, so it's great to make for a special occasions. I hope you will enjoy this burfi as much as I do. Thank you, and I will see you again with a new recipe.